welcome back to Sketch by Sketch. Today we're going to be drawing Disney princesses. I'm really excited about this. Someone requested that I do it, so I thought that this would be the perfect time to upload this video. I filmed this about a week ago and I've just been super busy and have not been able to get it edited. So here we are. I'm finally editing it and getting it uploaded. We're going to start out by drawing Belle. She's actually my favorite princess. Probably always has been. I don't know why, I just like her a lot and I just love her dress, and I thought for these drawings that we would draw the old princesses and like the original costumes. I really love the new movies that have been coming out, like the Cinderella, the Beauty and the Beast, and the Aladdin, and the Mulan that's coming out, which I'm really excited to see. I love those a lot, but when someone told me that they wanted me to draw Disney princesses, I automatically go back to the original Disney movies that really started everything. So if you guys want to see me draw the new characters, I'd be more than happy to do that. We could do another video, but for now, this is what we are starting with. So we're going to sketch these all out in my ELO sketchbook. Again, I say this in every video, it's my favorite sketchbook. I will definitely recommend it to you. It's like $16 and they are just awesome, totally worth your money. So if you have a chance to pick one up or order one online, then I would definitely tell you to go ahead, go for it. You're not going to regret it. I'm sketching today with just a plain pencil, nothing fancy. I was going to use my mechanical pencil, but I couldn't find it, so we're just using whatever I found on my desk, and that's exactly what you can do if you're drawing along with me. You don't need special art supplies to make an awesome drawing. To explain a little bit of my sketching process, I start out super light, as you can see, and I just really am not stiff about my lines. I keep everything really flowy and light so I can erase if I need to, and then I go in back with the same pencil. I sharpen it a little bit and make the lines a little bit more defined and how I want them to be in the end. Next, we're going to move on to the next drawing. This is Cinderella. I thought that Belle and Cinderella were pretty much like some of the most popular princesses, so I tried to get the big ones in there, even though there were a few that I really wanted to put in there, like Mulan and Pocahontas. I really wanted to get their characters in there, but just thought it didn't fit if I was doing like a original Disney princess video. I really like this pose that I picked to do the Cinderella drawing in. It was really hard to draw for some reason and get the face shape right. It doesn't look difficult, but for some reason it just wasn't working out, so I had to redraw that face a couple times, but in the end I think it turns out pretty cute. I would love it if you guys could draw along with me, even draw your own Disney princesses, and I'm going to challenge you guys, if you have an art channel, to make a video on you drawing Disney princesses and post it, and then let me know down in the comments that you did that, and I will make sure to jump over to your channel and give you a like and probably a comment. So make sure you do that if you have your own channel, and if you don't already, then maybe you should start thinking about doing an art channel. I love this so much. It really just gives me something to do with my time, especially now that everyone's kind of in quarantine and we're all bored. It really just gives me something to do, and I love reading your guys' comments and interacting with you guys. So definitely something fun that anyone can start doing, and you won't regret it. Next, we're going to move on to drawing Aurora, or Sleeping Beauty. And this one didn't turn out how I wanted it to. In the end, it looks a lot better than it does at the beginning, but for some reason that pose was just a little bit hard, and I just couldn't get it all the way right. Something about it just never really finished up and looked right, but it's alright. In the end, everything kind of just flows together and makes this page look really pretty, but just on its own, it is really not my best drawing. if you guys watched my last video, you will have noticed that I put some line art in the description. It took you to a link on Pinterest where I uploaded a pin of some line art of what I drew that day, and I don't really know if anyone clicked it. I can't tell if anyone clicked it. If you did, let me know. But I am thinking about doing coloring pages. I don't know if you guys would be interested in that, but I thought it'd be kind of cool. I mean, I do all my line art pretty much online, so it makes it really easy for me to be able to give that to you guys, and I thought that it would just be something nice to do because you're probably bored and everyone loves coloring, so you guys can color along with me. If you want to see more coloring pages or maybe how to get them, then I'll be putting up a video on that soon, but just let me know what you would like to see in that, and I will try to get all that into the video, and any questions you have I will always be happy to answer. Just finishing up this drawing now. At this point we're just adding in the final touches. Page is looking pretty cute so far, still looks a little bit unfinished, but we're going to fix that here in just a second. Okay, we kind of missed a step here because my camera wasn't recording, but I went in, as you can see, with a ballpoint pen and just kind of went over those lines. So you didn't really miss much, but I think it definitely added a lot to the drawing. If you're wondering about these colored pencils, these are Ohuhu's colored pencils. They come in this awesome case. You saw them all there. And I'm just going to go in. I'm not doing like full-on color, but I'm adding just like a shadow of color so that you can kind of see what color the dress would be without it being full-on color, and it looks a little bit more pastel and like a slight wash of color, if that makes any sense. I do this sometimes to my sketches that look a little bit boring, but I don't want full-on colored pieces on that page. I think this just adds a lot, and you can do it super quickly. This didn't take me long. It's just really fun, and I love the way it looks on the page. Someone requested that I do a colored pencil tutorial, and that is something that I would like to do in the future, but it is going to be a little bit because I really take my time when I do colored pencils, and it takes forever, and I don't think I'm extremely qualified to even do a tutorial on that because I don't think I'm that great at using them. But if I can get the time to film it and get it all edited and it's a good drawing, then we will definitely be doing that. I like to try to do the things you guys suggest, even if I don't think they're going to turn out great. A lot of times they actually turn out being really cool videos. So we're going to try to get all the requests done pretty soon, but that is one that I am starting to look into. Now we're going to move on to Cinderella with a nice blue color. I thought this blue was so lovely next to the yellow. I think it just looked so nice, and that blue color really was just a pretty blue, and I think it looks really nice up against the ballpoint pen. And this looks really cool, the way I added the hatching with the pen, just that slight shadow you see that is created with the pen. I think that looks really cool. And these look still really messy, but almost put together at the same time. Let me know down below, who is your favorite Disney princess? I already told you mine was Belle, but I'm definitely curious to see what you guys think. Also, let me know what's your favorite Disney movie, and if I get enough requests, then I will pick one and maybe we'll do an illustration from that movie. So make sure you like this video and subscribe so you don't miss anything like that, and definitely leave a comment. I know I keep saying that, but I love to read your guys' comments so much, so I want to request questions, feedback on the video, anything you want to tell me, I want to hear it. I just love hearing all your feedback on the videos, and I think it's just so nice of you guys to take the time to do that, and I would really appreciate it if you would continue to do that. It's really encouraging to me, and I think other people that watch the channel. Here we're moving on. We're just going to finish up this Aurora sketch. doing the same thing that we have been doing. Some other colored pencil brands that I would recommend would be the Crayola. If you're a beginner and you just haven't used them that much, then definitely start with a set of Crayolas. They come in like really big packs, like of like 50, so if you were able to pick up one of those, then you really would be doing pretty good, and they're not that bad. Also, Prismacolor, if you want to go to the high end of the spectrum, they're awesome. I have to just say it, they're really good pencils, and I think they're definitely worth the money. But if you aren't sure if you're going to get into them, if you're going to use them a lot, then I really wouldn't buy them right off the bat. But if you know that you like colored pencils and you want to really invest in something good, then I think they are definitely the ones to invest in. Okay, I wanted to take this a step further and do like more of a finished illustration to put into the sketchbook to kind of finish this all out, and so I decided to draw Princess Jasmine. I really like her. I've always loved the movie Aladdin. I was able to go see the Broadway production with my drama team last year. We had a blast, so fun. The show was absolutely amazing. If you ever have a chance to go watch it, if it comes around to your town or something, go watch it. It's so good. Really awesome. So I thought I had to draw her, get her in there. Here we're drawing on some cardstock. I've cut this into a 5x7 piece of paper. That's typically what I like to draw on. When I'm not drawing in my sketchbook, it's just a really nice size and I feel comfortable drawing on it. And we're going to use a Prismacolor Kohl Erase colored pencil to sketch this out. I have to say I'm sketching a little dark here, and it causes problems later in the drawing. It's really, really dark and hard to erase, but you guys can see it better on camera that way, so I guess I should just maybe sketch like that a little bit more when I'm filming. I don't know, but hopefully you guys can see it better. But what we're doing is we're just going in, creating our light lines, and then going back and making the ones that we like darker. Alright, that looks pretty good for our sketch. Now let's go ahead and ink this. For the inking process in this, I'm using a Pigma Micron pen. I think this is in the size 5. Just really nice pens. They're cheap, and I use them for pretty much everything. So that is what we're going to be using today. I am going to skip through a little bit of this because you can really just see my hand, and if you guys want to see a tutorial on how I do this, then I can definitely do that. To go ahead and tell you that after I stopped filming, I noticed that there was just something missing in this drawing, and so I went in with a black Posca pen and made some of the lines thicker, so when we jump to the next clip, you're going to notice this looks a lot different, and that's because I just wasn't recording when I did it. But I think in the end it turned out really cute, actually. I loved the line art. I meant to scan it into my computer, but just forgot, so kind of lost the line art there, but it's okay. We are just going to go in with a kneaded eraser and try to get off as much of that pencil as we can. As I said earlier, I kind of drew too dark and it left some pencil lines, but that's okay. In the end, you can't really see it. My first thought is always to go to markers to color something like this in, but I decided to keep with the colored pencil theme and go ahead and color this in colored pencils. how I usually do this is I just go in with a really light color and do that for the flat colors, and then I take something a little bit darker and just go in where the shadows would be and blend it in by starting out with a good bit of pressure and fading it into the other color by lightening up my hand, if that makes any sense. I don't use any blending tools. I just go from high pressure to light pressure when I want to blend something in. So that is how I do that. I will say that some of these pencils don't like to show up for some reason on this cardstock. I don't know what it is, maybe there's a coating on the paper or something like that, but I don't really recommend using cardstock for colored pencils. I feel like I recommended that in another video a long time ago, and I really don't know why I did, because I don't recommend it. I don't think it works that well, but the original thought, like I said, when I started this was to use markers. So that's why I put it on that paper, but I really would recommend getting something for colored pencils because it's going to work a lot better and your colors are really going to look a lot better. Okay, I really like the way this drawing is going. As you can see, we're almost done. Sorry I wasn't talking there for a while. I just didn't really have much to say about it. I didn't know what else to talk about. So I just put some music in for you guys to listen to while I finish this up. I think it's really cute, honestly. I didn't have much expectations for it really going into it, but I think that in the end it turned out super adorable. And here I had to get my marker in there. I just added a cute little background type of a thing to go in there. I think that really added something to it, even though it was so simple. I really like this drawing. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see a part 2 to this, I would be more than happy to do it. I think it'd be fun to draw some more princesses. So stay tuned for that, and hopefully you enjoyed. See you guys in another video. Bye!